everybody, I'm Kat from JYL Welcome back to part 2 of Aquatacise. If you haven't done part 1, please look for the YouTube video for part 1. Part 2 is an advanced series, and you will require to have 2 noodles with you, 2 foam noodles. And if you have a PVC rod or a broomstick handle or a dance bar, please bring that with you to the pool as well. We will need that for part 2. If you're just joining us for the first time, you can go to Amazon, where you can download the free Amazon Kindle player and look for my 99-cent ebook that's entitled JYL Aquaticise by Kathleen Windorf. And we'd like you to join our blog, please, if you could, at jerseyyogalicious.wordpress.com. Today's practice is going to be the second part advanced, and it's going to be a fun sequence. And we're going to do it in the moderate to warm temperature of the pool, hopefully between 75 and 85 degrees. Or if you're blessed enough to be out on the beach today or at the lake, make sure that you're just dressed appropriately inside of the water if you're in a cooler temperature. And with that said, we're going to get started, and we're going to do a little warm-up. So we're going to start, as we did in part 1, we're going to do a little jog in place. Get yourself warmed up and used to the water temperature, especially if you've been indoors during the day. You want to get in and get used to it before we do our workout. We're going to do a little bit of jogging. That's it. Keep up the pace. And now we're going to do something a little bit fun. We're going to do a grapevine. We're going to start with our legs about 24 inches apart, our feet facing forward, so our legs are spread out wide. And we're going to go ahead and take one step to the right, bringing our left foot to the right, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the right foot out, one more step to the right. And as we go to the right, we're going to bring our right foot behind our left heel, putting our toe down, and clapping. Now we're going to go back to the left, one step, one more step to the left, crossing behind our left ankle, clapping. So again, over to the right one step, over to the right again, placing our foot behind our ankle, clapping, back over to the left one step, back over to the left one step, foot behind, clapping. Now we're going to go with the Z-swag. So again, we're going to start with our legs spread about 24 inches apart, facing the front. We're going to drag our left foot, lift it up, and drag it to the right. And now we're going to take our left foot back a step. We're making the letter Z. We're going to bring our right foot to meet our left foot. And we're going to go back to the right one step. Now we've made a Z. We're going to continue all the way back. So left, right, left, right, left, right, and we're going to go up. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Shake your hips. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And there we are at the left. Now we're back to beginning. So now that we're warmed up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our noodles, and we're going to practice pedaling, just like pedaling a bicycle, except we're doing it in water. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to take this noodle, and I'm going to place it behind my back, under my arms, and I'm going to hug it with the upper end of my body. And I'm going to keep it secure and snug. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the other one down by the lower part of my back so that I can lean into it for support. It's going to be almost on your buttocks. If you need a little more support, feel free to put it under your buttocks. We're going to just sit here and get used to the water for a minute, because it's a little chilly today. As you can see, the trees blowing behind me. We're getting rid of a tropical storm here in sunny Florida. Not so sunny today. So anyhow, we're just going to lean back into it, and we're going to start to pedal as if we were on a bicycle. We're holding on to the bottom noodle. Again, it's giving us support, and it's also helping us to stay afloat with the upper one underneath us also. And I'm pedaling, and you can go in a circle, dance around with it. You're on your bicycle. You're going wherever it is you want to go, and you're just having a good time because you're getting fit. And that's what it's all about. So we're going to pedal, pedal, pedal. Now, ultimately, I tell you to do it for about 30 to 60 seconds, but you can make it your own. If you want to go 5 minutes, whatever you're up to, just go for it. You're in the pool, you're working, you're burning calories, it's all good. So now I've done about, I don't know, a minute. Okay, so we're going to stop with that. Now for the next pose, we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep everything where it is. So again, I have it underneath my arms and underneath my lower back, or maybe my buttocks a little bit for that And we're going to go ahead and we're going to float back again. And we're going to do a boat pose. And for the boat, we lift our knees up out of the water. And we lift our toes up out of the water. And I'm lifting my chest and my head as if I'm doing a crunch, an abdominal crunch. And now I'm lifting my arms up. I'm not going to lose my noodle though. I'm going to be careful about it. And as you do that, you're going to sink in different directions until you get to balance. But now I'm balancing in my boat pose. I'm crunching a little bit in the abs. I can feel it in the abs. I'm squeezing my inner thighs. My buttocks are tight, getting a workout there. And my feet are extended as much as possible without losing my balance completely. You can go a little deeper if you want. Why not? Get used to it. Play with it. And you're going to repeat that 3 times. For today's purposes, we're going to shorten it a little bit just to show you everything that we can. The next one's a little bit more intricate. We're going to go ahead again. We're going to start off in the same thing. With this time I'm going to put it, you'll notice I have it under my butt a little bit more. We're going to do what's called a half bow pose. So I'm going to float back. Get used to the water. Of course, you should be used to it by now. And we're going to take our right arm and push back on the top of the noodle. As I'm doing that, I'm going to reach down, grab my left ankle, and I'm going to pull it in. And I'm going to hold it in for 10 seconds. Get a nice, good pull. You're going to lose it a little bit. You're going to bounce around a little. You have to get used to it. Reverse sides. So now I'm putting my right arm down. My left arm is going to push back on the noodle. And my right arm's grabbing my ankle, or whatever's comfortable for you today, and pull in. So I'm getting that little crunch, and I'm getting that stretch. 10 seconds, and then I'm going to switch sides again. I'm doing that on the other side again. So I'm reaching down, I'm reaching back, inhaling through my nose, exhaling through my nose. No matter what you do today, just keep inhaling and exhaling. And go ahead and reverse sides. Now you see I just lost it? No problem. Put it back to the way it was. Okay? And start over again. That's going to happen. You're in a pool, it's slippery, it's wet. You're going to repeat that on both sides 3 times each. You're going to hold 10 seconds on the pool. As long as you can, 10 seconds or close to 10 seconds as you're pulling in. And that is your floating bow pose, half bow. Next we're going to do something fun called the torso twist. For this I'm going to take my noodle and I'm going to put my feet about 1 foot away from the noodle, flat to the ground. And I'm going to take my right hand first in the middle of the noodle and I'm going to push it down into the water. And as I do, I'm going to raise my left hand up. And then I'm going to bend over with a flat back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale up, switch sides. Left hand pushing down, right arm up to the ceiling, stretch out, and lower down with a flat back. Inhale, exhale, you're really pushing down, inhale, and you're pulling up, exhale, and your back is flat like a coffee table. Inhale, exhale, and up you come. That is your torso twist. That will work your abs for you and your upper body as well. The next one we're going to do is a Pilates balance. Pilates, for the balance, we want to put our feet into a V. Okay, so they're in the shape of a V. I'm taking my noodle, and I'm going to start with it at the chest level position right here, lower abdomen. And I'm going to do an inhale, and on the inhale, I'm going to lift up just under my neck here, right at the top of my chest, and I'm going to come up on my tippies, and up again above my head now, and as I exhale, I'm going to bring it back down, and I'm going to lower to the ground as it comes down to my belly. So start at your belly, flat feet in the shape of a V, nice inhale, start to lift up on your tippies, over your head, up, keep inhaling, hold it up, exhale, start to lower, exhale down to your belly. So again, the feet are in the shape of a V, and I've got this at my belly. I'm starting with the noodle down there. My hands are around it like so. I'm inhaling up to my chest, up on my tippies, inhaling over my head, hold it, exhale, and lower. And you want to do that, and as you get better at it, you can hold it up longer, play with it a little, make it your own. The next thing we want to go over is your PVC pipe, your dance bar, or a broomstick handle, whatever you happen to have. The noodles don't work so good for this portion, so we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to do first position again. So I'm going to place this down in the water, down to the ground, and I'm going to enter my feet into a V. This is known as first position, okay? And then I'm going to plie. In order to plie, I am going to go ahead and I am going to bend. First I'm going to bring my toes back in, near the pole, and I'm going to bend down, flat feet, and up. So I'm exhaling on the down, inhaling on the up. This is my plie. Exhaling, go down, sink down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and that is what you would call a plie, and that's in ballet. That would be 8 times on a repetition on that. Now we're going to do a reveille. On the reveille, which is also a ballet position, we're going to do 4. You can do 8, but we're going to start out with 4 today. So again, I'm going to start in the same position, okay, in first position, and I'm going to bring my feet together. After I bring my feet together, I'm going to take an inhale, straight back, straight shoulders, and I'm going to come up on my tippies on the exhale. Inhale down, up on the tippies. Inhale down, exhale up on the tippies. Inhale down, exhale up on the tippies. After a period of time, you could probably do 16 or a set of 24 of these, whatever works best for you. The next one I want to show you is the grand plie. So what I would like you to do for this one is I'd like you to put your feet about 24 inches apart would be ideal for them. And we're going to place our bar about a foot in front of us, okay? And I should go ahead again, and we're going to start with the inhale and the exhale down. And now I want you to walk your hands down a little deeper, and now come up to a reveille, and down, and back up. So again, I'm going to start up at the top, inhale, I'm going to exhale down with my arms moving down the stick, that's plie, down a little further, up on your tippies, reveille, back down to the ground, and up you come. That's your grand plie, and I'd like you to repeat that 3 times or more at your liking. The next one we're going to work on is I've got the whole world in my hands. For that one you can use your dance pole, or you can go ahead and use your noodle. I want you to have your legs spread wide apart for this, okay? And I want you to take a deep breath. On the inhale and on the exhale, I want you to reach up and over to the right, bending yourself to the right at least 90 degrees. And we're going to start going over, and we're going to work our way to the center, and then to the left and back over. This is the whole world. So I'm inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Notice I'm getting a flat back in the middle. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. And that's your whole world. The final position, which is not to be taken lightly because it is honoring our body and our mind and our spirit for a good workout today, would be your sun salutation. You're going to put your feet together, and you're going to stand as if you did in part 1 in mountain pose. Hands are down at your side. You have a straight posture. Your arms and shoulders are rested down straight. Your chin is facing forward. You have a focal point in front of you, whether it's something, a tree, something that's not going to move. Whatever, if you're outside, just look for something that is steady and not going to move. And we're going to do a nice inhale. And on the inhale, we're going to raise our hands and our arms straight up, palms facing each other to touch. Look up. And we're going to bring our fingers down through our chest. And we're going to be in prayer position. So we're going to do the inhale. And bring them down with a nice exhale to your chest in prayer position. And one more time. Inhale. And this time we're going to give thanks for our work today. So we're going to go ahead and raise our hands to the crown of our head with a nice intention for our work. And bow forward for the closing Namaste. Thank you for joining us today at Jersey Yogalicious. We hope to hear from you, and please feel free to email us. We do answer everybody as soon as we possibly can, and we welcome and look forward to your comments. Happy Aquatacise!